What's up, people? It's your girl Karina, aka I have Karina. Welcome back to my channel. And I have been doing the Lilith series, and I am bringing you guys today the Lilith and Leo. So you're here to learn about Lilith and Leo. Let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the ideas of Lilith. Lilith is energy that is all about feeling like you have been rejected, right? Now, Leo is a sign that governs the children. And how I have seen this manifested in my perspective is that it's often in the case of Lilith and Leo that they feel rejected, right, as a child, or there's a memory of it from childhood. And also, they can have issues of being rejected by children even in their adulthood. So that could be by their own children, or just the ones in their family, because Leo is all about family and dynasty. So these people often may come from a family, even if it's a very big family or not, that the children play an important role in them, with them. And the manifestation of Lilith can either be its true chaotic energy, in which you're dealing with a lot of a darker side and nature to the person. And so this could be like being made fun of by children, being joked at by children. It could be situations like that. And then the higher or the more light, right? Like the mature Lilith and Leo energy can actually take that darkness and be the kind of person that gives without needing anything else from their children. They give to those in their family, whether it's their children or even if it's their siblings' children, right? So the beautiful output of Lilith and Leo, right, even after being forsaken, is that you see a lot of like parents, there's an energy with Leo energy where the parent looks to the child to carry on their name, to do as they did, right? Or for the child to be successful so that they take care of the parent in their older age. And this is kind of like a theme that happens in Leo energy, right? Now, Lilith, if she chooses to be mature about her ways, then she gives to the children without expectation. And that can be the highest regard of Lilith and Leo. Now, in the lowest regard, she gives to the children with full expectation. She may even abandon children. Lilith and Leo, because of feeling forsaken by children, can, in its lower state, in its more dark, chaotic state, could even abuse children, could be like use their authority to be abusive, right? Which could be physical, and it could also be sexual. Unfortunately, I'm not saying that this goes for everybody, but it can lead to those things. So the key with Lilith and Leo is to understand the relationship of youthfulness, and to not take out the pain onto the children. So Lilith and Leo, it can be scary because the idea of innocence, it's not tainted, it's just lost when it is completely dark. So moving on from the topic of children, the other thing with Lilith and Leo is actually the energy of drama, okay? And this is a person that loves drama, loves romantic drama, and can often find themselves in romances, right? In romantic situations that are extremely dramatic, like the things that you see in movies and the things that you see in like a Tyler Perry situation. This person could be playing out these actual roles in their life, because Leo represents an area and is ruler over the fifth house, which is a romantic date, romantic affairs, and not just affair, not the affair in the sense of cheating, but romantic situations, right? Dating, courtship, right? These are all those ideas. So during these situations where you're dating, you might find that you are really living out like quite a dramatic story. And Lilith and Leo can also be really good at showing off that dramatic story. So they could be the person that shares like the detail to detail about how everything went wrong, and it be literally a cinematic show for everyone else, like it is on display for others, right? So these could be the people that are telling the details of their date and everything that went wrong. These could be the people that you know, fight with their you know, romantic lover online and everyone sees it. And so this also deals with like the idea of being in the public eye. And often Lilith and Leo can have a deep fear of being in the public eye. I think there's two different ways. You could have somebody who is in the public eye and shows it all off for better or worse, or you could have someone who is completely paralyzed by their fear to be in the public eye because of being shamed by, you know, a younger crowd, by children, etc. So when you're dealing with Lilith and Leo, you have to come to terms with the idea of reputation, and come to terms with the sensitivity that you will not be accepted by everyone, right? And there's no need to hide, but there's also a balance in wanting to show everything out as well, right? So how do you find that balance and showcase the best of your ability, right? Because you have a quite a lovely talent that is not like anyone else has ever seen, and you could actually utilize the dramatic flair that Lilith and Leo has, right? The tendency towards drama, and become something with it rather than just defame yourself to a degree. So the other thing with Lilith and Leo is the overabundance of pleasure, and in its more darker side, it can lead to more addictions. You can have situations where you are just a gambler, you know, like taking a lot of risks, and you want to be aware of your tendency to want to take risks at the expense of other people, like your family, especially when you're taking risks for yourself, knowing the consequence that it will have on family, right? So there's a lot of sayings that are like, you know, you have to take risks so that you can be not be boring, and that can work too. You know, there's something about not doing the same thing over and over again that is important to life, but sometimes risks can be detrimental, and understanding where that can be the case. So Lilith and Leo is ultimately a person that can recognize where impurity or awful things are happening to children. Lilith and Leo could be the kind of person that wants to protect children from the dangers of the world, you know, from the molesters of the world, and even from like entertainment, like movies and television shows and video games, or anything that children have access to, even toys that showcase like how they can pull the innocence from children too early. So Lilith and Leo is somebody who really wants to stand for that and understands the chaotic energy that can lead to the robbing of a child's innocence. And that is my breakdown on Lilith and Leo. Thank you for tuning into this channel. And if you like my little series, please give me a like and subscribe. Peace and love.